Hi, I'm Rosie. I manage the Money Makes Change programme at UCCR. It's great that you're ready to make your pledge, or perhaps you're just curious and want to find out more. I'm going to talk you through the online form so that you can see what is involved. Before you start, you will need to have looked through the pledge toolkit and action areas with your church. To fill in the form and record your pledge, you will need the name and email address of a key contact. If this is not you, then you will need their permission. You'll need your responses to the various action areas. These are your reflections on the things that you are already involved in as a church. You'll also need the actions you have identified. These will form your pledge and will be displayed on your pledge poster. And finally, you'll need a date to review your pledge. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to create a username and password. This is so you can submit and save your form and then access it again at a later date. Once you've done that, you'll come through to the main form. This is where we need you to enter the key contact details and tell us a little bit about your church. Make sure that the way you enter your church name here is the way you want it to be displayed on your poster, but you can come back and edit it if you need to. We will send occasional emails about the pledge to the email address you enter here to help you take action, but you can also choose to opt in to ECCR's monthly e-newsletter to learn more about the wider Money Makes Change programme. Then you come to the first of the 4 action areas. There are 4 screens like this. If you are ready to make your pledge, then you will have had a conversation in your church to assess where you are at in relation to these various topics. For example, ethical banking and savings. Is this something that you haven't considered yet? You've started to explore, you're taking some action but would like to do more, or perhaps you've addressed this and you're active in this area. Simply click the responses that best reflect your church and move on through the 3 other action area sections. Once you've completed the action area responses, you'll come to the section where you record your pledge. I filled this in with some example pledge actions. You can choose up to 4. Enter the date of your pledge, today's date or when you met as a church to agree on the actions, and then a date for reviewing the pledge. This is up to you, but it could be 6 or 12 months from now, whenever you want to stop and reflect on the progress you have made. There is space to leave comments, feedback or questions about your pledge. Go to the next screen. The arrows you see relate to the 4 action areas and reflect the work you've said you are already doing. The colour filling up the arrow shows how active you are in that area. You'll see that your pledge actions are recorded here. If you need to change anything, you can go back and do so at this point by clicking Previous. But if you are happy, then please remember to press Submit at this stage. This sends your pledge to us. You will receive an email copy too with your personalised pledge poster. After you've pressed Submit, you'll come to this final page where you have a few options. You can view your pledge poster as a PDF by clicking here, or you can let people know on social media that you've made your pledge. There are options for Facebook and Twitter. And that's it. It's that simple. If you want to edit or review your pledge, simply log in again and all your details and information will be saved. You'll just need to press Submit again on the final page once you've made the changes you want to make. Thanks for watching and do get in touch if you have any further questions.